Hey everybody, welcome to Wake Up Missoula. I'm your host, Scott Ramp.
And I'm Noelle McAvoy.
And that was
everyone.
Asaph Adonai on piano.
Yeah, what was that song?
That is an old Irish song called Coming Through the Rye.
Oh yeah,
nice.
tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
See, we're completely dressed up in St. Patrick's Day attire. Well, you can count this as green. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad.
It is green,
We're
so
pretty
you can
bad.
count it as that.
We're awful.
I don't think I'm even going to get to do anything tomorrow. Because there's so much homework.
Well, yeah, there's a lot going on. We have Sussex School coming on all this week.
Oh, yeah.
To talk, and they're going to learn themselves some MCAT stuff. And you, too, can learn stuff at MCAT by logging on to a website at mcat.org. That's my face again.
Scott.
And if you go to mcat.org, you can sign up. You can know exactly when stuff is happening, going on. You can put your previously recorded programs on MCAT as well. So you can email us at mcat@mcat.org. Orientation is every second Wednesday of the month. And you can call us again at 542-6228. But since we're on our social networking sites, let's go to Wake Up Missoula's site, which is wakeupmissoula.wix.com.
That awesome close-up.
There's that awesome close-up of Noelle, jab, jab, wink, wink.
Great. And then you can also
follow
like
us on Twitter.
Woo!
Yep.
Or you can like us on our Facebook page, Wake Up Missoula. You can also like Missoula Community Access Television on Facebook and Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter.
We have Twitter. We'll tweet what's going on MCAT.
Yeah.
New programming. And I'll get to new programming in a little bit later. But first, we're going to talk about weather. And the weather has gotten better.
Yes, it's now spring.
It's definitely spring, and we're definitely going to expect some spring showers happening headed us this week. Today, tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday, and by Thursday you can get partly sunny, and then Friday mostly sunny. So hopefully by this weekend it'll be a great sunny day for people to go out, get out, enjoy the sun.
I hope so too. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. But I guess, goodbye winter. Hopefully it doesn't snow again now that we're all into our spring groove. But of course it probably will, right when we don't want it to.
So as always, there's new programming happening tonight. So if you want to stay inside, which almost you have to stay inside and watch the brand new program that's happening on MCAT tonight at 6 p.m. and it's the Rocky Mountain Ballet. And
nice.
Here's a little taste of part 1 and part 2. So there's 2 parts happening tonight on MCAT starting at 6 p.m. And the last one was we have the Rocky Mountain School of Ballet has a sister school in China. They went to China to perform, and also so there's an exchange of programs, and it's great. You know, they came over here and they performed at the MCT, as you saw.
That's really cool.
So you can see what happened tonight on MCAT at 6 p.m. But of course, as always, I want to talk about trending videos. And trending videos, there's a couple interesting trending videos. And of course, what would I guess a NASCAR event be without a crash?
Oh, a major crash.
Yeah. Yep.
Did he hit another car?
No, it just swoom right off the track.
Well, yeah, I mean like a parked car over there. It looked like he ran into a parked car.
No, it looked like he just hit the beam in the side.
Yeah. Ooh, that's intense.
And also there is a they did a study on a website, like they put a pill, like a camera in a person's stomach, and see how they digest processed ramen versus fresh ramen, and the results will surprise you.
Most striking thing about our experiment, when you look at a time interval, 1 hour or 2 hours, we noticed that processed ramen noodles were less broken down than homemade ramen noodles.
The study cannot conclude processed is harmful. In fact, this study is too small to be conclusive about anything. But millions are drawing their own conclusions.
I realize that the video is out there and it's provocative.
Dr. Kuo does plan more research that may reveal whether the slower digestion affects the amount of nutrients the body absorbs.
It's still.
I think
That's interesting.
So yeah, that was a little taste of what's going on with that. That's a trending video. It's already passed 3 million views.
Wow, yeah.
And it was published in 2013. And I guess they must have just caught it on the radar. So
yeah, must have
keep
just
posting.
got
Your viral videos could be viral 5 years from now.
Yeah.
But
That's
this
interesting.
But it's interesting. It is quite interesting. But you know, like unprocessed food is like your body is not absorbing
nutrients and it can't digest it. But we all like.
We all know like if your
like
body
that's
doesn't like it, it goes out. But like I've had mushrooms before. And when I was eating mushrooms with my stir fry, and it just, when it comes out, it's just like, it's still, I don't know, I don't want to describe it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know, there's some vegetables just that don't digest anybody. I guess you absorb the nutrients, but it looks solid. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, sorry about the poop joke.
That's very interesting. Huh.
Yep. Huh. And of course, this last trending video was very interesting. It was a tennis tournament, and a professional tennis player got an unlikely competitor.
Oh.
Wells. Uh-oh, we got a challenge here for Roger. Grigor will pass the baton here to a young guy here. Looks like he's ready to go. Oh, look at this. Wow, stepped in the down forehand. Roger's freaked out. And he hit the pass. Yeah. Oh. Lobs him. He's got it. It's a ringer. A 3-foot-tall ringer.
Yep. So that was.
That's awesome. Good job, kid.
Awesome.
Like I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what just happened?
He lost. No.
That was great.
That's what happened. All right. So that about does it for what's going on with trending videos and stuff like that. Noelle has plenty of events to talk about.
Stuff going on today. Yeah.
Yep.
So as always, we've got our 2 gymnastic classes that happen like every day during the week. It's a family fun time at Mismo Gymnastics starting at 9:30 this morning. It's an open gym for ages walking to 12 years of age. They offer supervised and safe obstacle courses around. So they have like obstacle courses, trampolines, foam pits, all that fun stuff. And you can get to choose what you want to do. It's $5 for members, $8 for non-members. And then there's a preschool playgroup that goes on about the same time from 11 to 12. This is for ages walking to 5 years of age, $8 to drop in, $12 for siblings. And they set up fun activities and stations around the gym, and then parents and children also get to choose what they want to do with that. Missoula Aging Services, it is their Community Champions Day today at 11:30 a.m. Public officials, including the mayor and county commissioners, help deliver Meals on Wheels to homebound seniors and people with disabilities in Missoula as part of their March for Meals month. Yeah, so good job, Mayor. Yoga for Wellness with Rossa O'Neill is at the Learning Center at Red Willow, 825 West Kent Avenue. It's Mondays from noon to 1 is an ongoing class. You can join anytime. $45 to 6 weeks or $10 drop in. It's a well-rounded mix of gentle, restorative, and energizing yoga poses, as well as breathwork, guided meditation, mindfulness, and relaxation techniques. Yeah. Montgomery Distillery has got their Moscow Monday starting at noon today. This is where they redistribute the wealth. Every Monday, they have $1 from each of their cocktails will go to a nonprofit around town. They never say what the nonprofit is that they're giving back to, but they have different categories that you have to fall under if you want to be considered for charity. So you have to have either show environmental stewardship, fight hunger in our community, or children's health and well-being. So any of those, you can go and fill out an application and get some charity donated. That's pretty sweet. Do you think MCAT would fall under any of those?
As for a nonprofit, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, we can always.
We need to get some nonprofit stuff at those breweries and distilleries.
Hey, give us money.
Yeah, please. The Bridge Group is at the Missoula Senior Center starting at 1 p.m. The Beginners Brush Up meets today at the center at 1. Advanced Bridge 1 Group meets at 1 p.m. at the center on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And on Fridays, it's Party Bridge. So $1.25 fee is charged to cover expenses. The Missoula Public Library, they've got an energy education and conservation training class today, starting at 5. So it'll be Darcy McKinley Lester with the National Wildlife Federation and Bill Pedersen with Smart Schools. They're going to talk about incorporating and implementing energy education and conservation measures into school-wide curriculum and action. Participants will gain access to online resources and learn tips to encourage student environmental awareness and stewardship, conserve natural resources, and much more. You can RSVP to Darcy at McKinleyLesterD@nwf.org. So it's McKinley, McKinley, LESTERD @nwf.org. Missoula Public Library has got Scrabble tonight, every Mondays from 6 to 8. Game boards are available, or you can bring your own. You can hop on with a group or just start your own. But yeah, it's a big Scrabble game at the libraries every Monday, 6 to 8. Check it out if you want to. Plonk, it's Service Industry Night. They have a special menu for those that work in the service industry. Injury. Yeah. You can ask them for it, and they'll have deals on like special appetizers and drinks. Monk's Bar has got Jazz Mondays. This is every Monday from 7 to 9. Basement Boys perform, followed by others sitting in with a quartet.
What?
And Cash for Junkers is playing at Redbird Wine Bar 7 p.m. today, and it's 7 to 10, and it's full fruit.
Nope.
Yeah. But before Tuesday events, we'll do Asaph's segment.
Yep, but before Asaph's segment, we're going to show a little PSA of our very own Matthew Knight. So stay tuned. We have Jose Feliciano coming up right after this.
You there. Say, we're at an MCAT camp right now, and over the past summer, we've had many of them, so many that I can't keep track. And during these camps, we've had groups making movies all day long. It's a really great thing. And you can sign your child up today. The thing is, MCAT camps are amazing and fun, and everyone loves them. So, if you're thinking of camps to put your child in this summer to get them away from you, choose MCAT, because we know what we're doing, I think. And everything is just spectacular. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool with a K.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would
This is
be a
Jose
liar.
Feliciano who we're listening to. And he was born in 1945, born blind at birth to congenital glaucoma. And he made his first professional debut at age 17. And what's interesting about him is this is a version of the Doors' Light My Fire. Mm-hmm. He was known for doing a lot of these songs on his guitar. He's also a virtuoso, so he can do the classical music like Flight of the Bumblebee and so on, but he's best known for these popular songs. But where he sticks out is in 1968, he's the first person to ever do the change of the national anthem. You know how you have the performers doing their slow or tricky versions? Well, this is during the Vietnam protests, so it was considered taboo what he did, but he paved the way. But he will be best known for Feliz Navidad. Oh. All of the songs he's done throughout his entire career, that song at the Christmas time sticks out more than anything.
Cool.
And this is the man who introduced the Feliz Navidad to the world.
All right.
Very cool. That's awesome, Asaph. Nice.
All right,
Nice,
now we are
that's cool.
back, and Noelle has all
Yeah.
sorts of wacky
More
Tuesday events.
Yeah, so up next we've got Tuesday events. There wasn't really that much going on for today and tomorrow, and surprisingly, I didn't really see any events for St. Patrick's Day.
Really?
Yeah. When I was looking, yeah, I know one thing I know is that Charlie B's, the Dino Cafe, is always serving corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, yes.
Always. And then the Northside Kettle House, starting at 4, they've got Burn Street Bistro over there serving up a bunch of corned beef and cabbage too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Tuesday is the big thing for corned beef and cabbage. I know the Montana Club always has it.
Yeah.
Like if you go to any like
yeah.
local pub or
they all will have it.
You know, barbecue or whatever joint, they always have corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah. Just a bunch of food and beer tomorrow.
Yeah, it's basically just corn-fed beef.
Yeah. Bunch of food and beer. Yeah. So starting tomorrow at noon is Book Madness at the Missoula Public Library. So this is the Book Madness tournament of books. So this is a tournament-style pit books of 8 genres in successive rounds till one book reigns supreme. So voters can win prizes, including $20 gift certificates to Hastings and the Book Exchange. You can vote online starting Tuesday, March 17th at tinyurl.com/bookmadness.
So, like, I guess the one St. Patrick's Day thing that they have is that Hastings is green.
Oh.
I guess.
And Hastings always green?
I'm for the rest of the Tuesday events, I'm going to try to find some correlation with St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Okay. Mule-tastic Tuesdays at the Montana Distillery starting at noon. This is every Tuesday, $1 from each cocktail sold will go to a nonprofit from around town. Montana Distillery is opened up on Woody Street, that is by the railroad tracks and Silver Dollar and like the walking bridge over to the north side. They just opened up in December, so still fairly new. There is a Shooting the Bull Toastmasters in an Alps boardroom. I don't have an address for that. Sorry, you guys. But it's, it's a Toastmasters club, and so they all get together and help each other improve their public speaking abilities, whether for personal enjoyment or giving news appearances or media appearances or just because you want to.
I like the personal enjoyment for public speaking.
I love that too. Personal enjoyment. So you can just go into the free speech zone and talk to everyone. Talk at everyone.
I didn't know there was a free speech zone.
Yeah, at the university, in between the UC and the library is a free speech zone.
I can totally see it was just like, you're not supposed to talk. Go in the free speech zone. Go over there.
Come on.
It's like you have to have the speaking feather to talk.
Yeah, yeah, that's a free speech zone. You can go in there and say whatever you want. Yep. But only there. You can't like go in the Oval and do it.
I thought it was America.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
If you don't want anything American, no.
Speech is very restricted when it comes to schools. Yeah. So there is Sustainable Rural Development lecture. Sustainable Rural Development in Cambodia lecture. It's at 4 p.m. at the University of Montana tomorrow. Speaker is Dr. Phyllis Nagai, which is an adjunct associate professor in the Department of Communication Studies at the UM. And so they're going to be talking about the global rhetoric of sustainable development translating in Cambodia. And it also explores local Cambodians' NGOs' interpretation of the participatory approach to rural sustainable development. The University of Montana, they've got an SBC annual lecture series, The Circular Economy, starts at 5:30 tomorrow. And this will be in the Business Building, room 106. So there's going to feature Mark Buckley. He's a VP of Environmental Affairs at Staples. He's going to have a public lecture on the circular economy, waste as a resource. The lecture is free and open to the public. And afterwards, you can join them in the business reception in room 108 for food, drinks, and networking. There's tickets and more info available at bit.ly/SBC-business reception. And then the next morning, Wednesday morning, Mr. Buckley is going to be joined by 2 local business owners, Patrick Collins of Montana and James Stevens of Blue Marble, for the Good Morning Forum on using waste as a resource in business. Yeah. There is the Picking Circle at the Top Hat Lounge starting at 6 p.m. This is from 6 to 8 every Tuesday. Bluegrass-oriented musicians are invited to come down the Top Hat and jam in the raised seating in front of the sound booth. Missoula Public Library, they've got their System Check, the official Missoula Public Library Gamers Club for ages 19 and under. So if you're older than that, don't go.
Oh.
I know. So
I think they just added the age thing. That's new.
I think they did just add the age thing. I bet they were having some problems.
I bet it was my fault. What's going on
I
here?
wish I could go.
No, but like teenage kids are like the worst people to play video games with.
Oh, they're so bad.
They're so mean.
I hate them.
They're like, yeah, they egg you on. They're
much
terrible people.
Any teenager in any form is the devil. I thought it was just teenage girls, but it's all of them.
No.
It's all of them. Yeah. So they just have a bunch of video games. They have a bunch of tabletop and board games and card games and dice games, but you can't gamble. Oh yeah, maybe they could if you're 18 and older.
Gamble with candy, I suppose.
There is a Flavors of the World vegan Indian cooking class at the Good Food Store tomorrow, starting at 6:30. Cost is $35, and they're just going to be talking about and making curry. And so Theo Smith, the chef and owner of Masala, is going to be making some of his favorite vegan Indian dishes.
Nice.
They're going to do papadums with chutneys, fried onion bihas, sweet and savory vegetable pilau, mixed lentil curry with spinach, and they'll have fried onions and tomatoes, spicy coconut squash curry.
Wow.
I know.
Yep. And look for our very own Ron Scholl in this next event.
Yeah. Wilderness Lecture Series, Bob Ream. He's going to be at the University of Montana at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And so this week, wait a minute. It says Bob Ream is the speaker, but then it also says the guest speaker is Shannon Donahue, which is the executive director of the Great Bear Foundation, with a talk titled Wilderness Research Then and Now. It's free and open to the public, so it's either going to be Bob or else it'll be Shannon. Just go. Just go.
Go.
Just go.
I don't care. Just go.
And my last event is at the Top Hat Lounge tomorrow night at 10. The Dodgy Mountain Men are going to be playing a free show for everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what's going on today and tomorrow. As always, you can check out MissoulaEvents.net. You can check out the newspaper. You can check out the Independent. And I'm sure there's a lot more St. Patrick's Day stuff going on tomorrow. So definitely check that out.
And we have a song I kind of want to show. It is shoot we did just last week, and it is 10 Skip Stones, and it's featuring one of the players is actually in Dodgy Mountain Men.
Oh yeah.
Like he like, every so often we always in the living room sessions. If you're a band and interested in being in the living room sessions, you can like us on Facebook. It's called MCAT Music. Yep, pretty straightforward. And here is 10 Skip Stones playing one of their songs.
Sang it once so through my hands like cold rain. Now I'm walking on feet yesterday. When I was young, carried fish and pole everywhere I go. Then I did it for a living and was cast aside. So I left broken wings behind, traded all the time. Some guitar strings and hips, steep climb. Passion, start a fire. Feed the embers of the night slow. Sift up through the ashes. 'Cause if it doesn't make you happy, then let it go. Got pills for every pocket. He's higher than Rocky. He raised a lot of horses and sold homemade wine. She's young, going off to college, find the fruit of knowledge. Seems to learn and find nothing at all. And I found a heart that opened wide, almost stepped inside. I couldn't settle down long enough to make the diamond shine.
And this is the 10 skip stones. Yep.
Nice.
Little taste of the 10 skip stones that we just recently shot. And of course, it's not going to be published online quite yet. So stay tuned. I think the idea is that we're going to try to publish it every 2 weeks.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And so if you're a band and interested in being being part of MCAT and doing living room sessions, we do about like a set of like a 20-minute set with you, and we put it online. And you get to basically just kind of send your contact if you go on tour. Just say, hey, this is the link. Check us out. And we give you clean audio, clean video. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And you can email us at MCAT on our webpage. I should bring it up, I guess.
I suppose.
Since you guys are asking so much.
Calm down.
MCAT Music.
So
here's MCAT Music. So this is the page that should pop up.
Yep.
And there's the episode of the Dodgy Mountain Men. So the Dodgy Mountain Men that are playing tomorrow night at 7, you get to check them out here.
Yeah.
So you just click on them easily.
We've been down that road. We've been down that road before, down that road.
That's cool, and that's easy, everybody. So if you want your music on the internet and want it to look good, hit us up. We'll do it.
But if you're interested in being on our show to talk about your cause or event or concert that's coming up, just to talk about it, advertise, it has to be like nonprofit and all that stuff. It has to be for a worthy cause.
Yes, you can't be like commercializing your place or commercialing your business.
But you can promote your art.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's just like, hey, this is art. You can come by, see it. It's cool.
You can promote your events. You just can't promote your commercial business.
Yep. So, and you can get in contact with us via our Wake Up Missoula Facebook page. Yep. You can tweet us, or you could email us easily by contacting us on our webpage, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You fill out some form, name, email, subject, message, boom, and I'll get it right back to you as soon as possible. And of course, you can always go to MCAT's website, mcat.org, and you can email us mcat@mcat.org, or you can call us at 542-6228. And our hours are down here. We're open Tuesdays through Thursdays, 1 to 8 p.m., Fridays, 1 to 7 p.m., and Saturdays by production in the studio, appointment only. It's a mouthful, but I would just like to say appointment only. And it's like, oh, if you're just going to come in and edit, we're just like, well, you know.
Well, you should probably show up on Tuesday.
No. All right, so every second Wednesday of the month is orientation, so you too can make a show just like us.
Yeah. You can learn how to use all of the equipment. You can learn how to use all the computers, and maybe if you need some ideas with the show, they can help you out with that.
Yeah, Asaph has 3 shows.
Yeah. I remember my very first show was because Joel gave me an idea for it. Yeah. So lots of ideas floating around if you want to make your own TV but don't really know how or what to do.
Yep.
Yeah, Asaph can definitely give you some advice.
Well, I can quickly go through the city council, and there is claims related to the water acquisition. There's another $77,913 for checks dated March 17th, 2015. They're going to prove that.
They're gonna do a 2015
there's the 10 acre
contract.
lease that they're going to give to the university to make a parking lot up at near Community Hospital.
What about that stump removal contract?
Stump removal? Yes, stump removal contract as well. But of course, let's see. There's not much going on. There's a sidewalk improvement thing. There's the right-of-way occupancy and encroachment permit. That's a big deal for business owners here in town, so they can streamline projects. So if they're going to make pavilions or little tiny things, little changes to the building, they don't have to go to the city council and get approved by all the board members, because that's just kind of like going through the rhetoric. So it streamlines it to the district council that the city council appoints to do it for you. So it's always for the little things.
Yeah.
Just the little things. Just kind of like put that off to another group and just pass the buck in a way, so you don't have to jump through the hoops just to get a sign built on your front of your building.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, so that about does it for Wake Up Missoula. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for the turnaround happening right after this.
Thanks. I'm Noelle McFoy, and we will see you guys Wednesday.
And I'm Scott Ranf. Bye. Here's Asaph.